His Majesty the Sultan gives an audience at Al Baraka Palace to the Speaker of the Federal National Council of the United Arab Emirates. His Highness Sayyid Yazan bin Haytham Al Saeed patronizes the opening of the 10th sports tournament for students of universities and higher education institutions in the Gulf Cooperation Council countries. The Sultanate of Oman and the Republic of Singapore discuss enhancing joint cooperation in the fields of technology, clean energy, and food security projects. And on the occasion of Al-Isra and Mi'raj, Thursday, January 30th, is announced as an official leave for the public and private sectors. Those are the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq gave an audience at Al Baraka Palace to His Excellency Saqar Ghabbash, Speaker of the Federal National Council of the United Arab Emirates. During the audience, His Excellency conveyed the greetings and best wishes of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates, to His Majesty the Sultan. His Majesty the Sultan asked His Excellency to convey his sincere greetings and best wishes to His Highness the President of the United Arab Emirates. Aspects of cooperation between the two countries were reviewed, especially with regard to shura councils and ways to develop the mechanism of their work system in a way that serves the national plans and visions in the two countries and meets the hopes and aspirations of the two nations. The audience was attended by His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal al-Ma'wali, Chairman of the Shura Council, and His Excellency Ambassador Mohammed bin Nakhira al-Dhahiri, Ambassador of the United Arab Emirates to the Sultanate of Oman. His Highness Sayyid Yazan bin Haytham Al Saeed, Minister of Culture, Sports and Youth, patronizes the opening of the 10th sports tournament for students of universities and higher education institutions in the Gulf Cooperation Council countries. The tournament, which is held at the Cultural Center at Sultan Qaboos University, aims to strengthen fraternal ties between university students and higher education institutions in the Gulf countries and to enhance sports and cultural cooperation between them. The participating students will also compete in a variety of sports, including athletics, swimming, football, basketball, volleyball, and table tennis. His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed al-Na'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, received His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Maliki bin Osman, Minister in the Prime Minister's Office, Second Minister for Foreign Affairs, and Second Minister for Education, and His Excellency Kasifizo Intan Shanmugam, Minister of Home Affairs and Minister for Law of the Republic of Singapore, and the accompanying delegation during their official visit to the Sultanate of Oman on the occasion of the 40th anniversary of the establishment of Omani-Singaporean diplomatic relations. During the meeting, they reviewed bilateral relations and discussed paths of cooperation to achieve mutual interests and emphasized the friendship and partnership that unite the two countries. The meeting was attended by the Charge d'Affaires of the Embassy of Singapore in the Sultanate of Oman. The second round of the strategic dialogue between the Sultanate of Oman and the Republic of Singapore was held in Muscat today. The discussions covered a number of topics of common interest with a focus on areas of advanced technology, clean and renewable energy, food and water security, digital economy, maritime security, and cyber security. The two sides stressed the importance of innovation and supporting joint projects, especially in green hydrogen and solar energy, and exploring promising opportunities in artificial intelligence and sustainable smart city applications. The two sides reviewed regional and international developments, stressing the importance of enhancing dialogue and diplomacy as a means of achieving security and stability and exchanging views on global issues and common challenges. The Omani side was headed by His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, the Foreign Minister, and Major General Idris bin Abdurrahman Al-Kindi, Secretary General of the National Security Council, while the Singaporean side was headed by His Excellency K. Shanmugam, Minister of Home Affairs and Minister of Law, and His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Maliki Osman, Second Minister of Foreign Affairs of Singapore. Cooperation in parliamentary and legislative fields between the Sultanate of Oman and the United Arab Emirates was the most prominent topic discussed in the meeting of His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal al-Ma'wali, Chairman of the Shura Council, during his reception of His Excellency Saqr Ghabbash, Speaker of the Federal National Council of the United Arab Emirates, who is on a visit to the Sultanate of Oman for several days. During the meeting, the level of strong fraternal relations between the Sultanate of Oman and the United Arab Emirates was reviewed, as well as ways to enhance and develop them in all fields. His Excellency the Chairman of the Shura Council stressed the depth of the joint bilateral relations between the Sultanate of Oman and the United Arab Emirates. For his part, His Excellency the Chairman of the Federal National Council praised the development and growth witnessed by the Sultanate of Oman in various fields and the richness of the Shura experience in the Sultanate of Oman. With the participation of more than 100 local and international companies, Madayan inaugurated Al Mazyuna Economic Exhibition and Forum in the Free Zone in Dhofar Governorate. The Director General of Al Mazyuna Free Zone emphasized that the event will serve as a dynamic platform for local and international companies to explore investment opportunities, build strategic alliances, and expand into regional markets. He added that the event will showcase products and services, particularly targeting sectors like automotive, import-export, logistics, and small and medium enterprises. The opening ceremony was patronized by His Highness Sayyid Marwan bin Turki Al Said, Governor of Dhofar. The building of the Department of Social Development and the Omani Women's Association was opened in the Wilaya of Al Mazyuna in the Governorate of Dhofar. The building will provide an environment that contributes to providing various services to support families and empower them economically, enhance social solidarity and volunteer work, empower people with disabilities and the elderly, in addition to increasing the efficiency and quality of social services provided to the people in the wilaya. To strengthen economic ties and capitalize on promising opportunities for shared development, the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry hosted the Oman-India Business Forum today, highlighting key investment prospects to foster further collaboration in vital economic sectors.
Exploring investment opportunities in pivotal sectors, including renewable energy, green hydrogen, real estate development, futuristic cities, food security, and tourism. The Oman-India Business Forum served as a platform to align strategies for sustainable development and economic growth between the two nations.
This event comes on a very important time. We are on the verge of signing a CEPA agreement between us and the Republic of India. Our aim from this forum is to introduce the advantages and incentives that we are giving for investors from India or anyone from the world. We are expecting this delegation and another delegation in 10 days coming from India, and we hope there will be signing and investment from the Indian side.
The partnership between our two countries is advancing very rapidly. Investments are growing. Bilateral trade between 22 and 23 had doubled to reach $12 billion. In the last fiscal year, it was about $8.9 billion. Trends are very, very positive. India is a true friend of Oman in terms of food security, in terms of capacity building, in terms of skill development, and discussions are also on the bilateral CEPA, a comprehensive economic partnership agreement, are at an advanced stage, and we hope to conclude that soon as well.
One of the forum's key highlights was the launch of the student internship program for chartered accountants to equip Omani youth with the relevant skills and expertise to make professional financial decisions, supporting the growth and sustainability of public and private sector institutions.
The forum aims to promote economic, increase exchange of trade and investment, develop the accountants' capability and exchange knowledge. Also, the discussions which will be done in it will the investors can discover different opportunities and incentives in different sectors, such as tourism, smart city and real estate development, renewable energy, and food security.
I'm pleased today to attend this forum, which aims to strengthen the relationship between Oman and India. There are lots of companies who have come today to partnership with companies in Oman. Some of the sectors that they're presenting is food security, tourism, renewable energy, and we can see that they are coming with vast technology which will help us to invest and have partnerships with them.
The forum also delved into India's experience in the rapid growth of instant payment systems and their role in advancing financial inclusion, opening doors for exploring new avenues of collaboration within innovative financial ecosystems in both countries. The forum marks a key endeavor to bolster economic ties between the two nations across various sectors. Reporting from Muscat, this is Saleh Bukhalfan al-Rahbi.
Still to come in our news bulletin. The Royal Navy of Oman receives a new batch of recruits to start the military and academic program. On the occasion of the blessed Isra and Mi'raj, it has been decided that Thursday, January 30th, will be an official leave for employees in the state's administrative apparatus units, other legal entities, and employees of private sector establishments. The Ministry of Labor clarified that it is permissible to work on the aforementioned day if necessary, provided that compensation for this holiday is made according to the applicable regulations. The Directorate General of Khawla Hospital reported that close to 22,000 surgical procedures were performed at Khawla and Al-Nahda hospitals during 2024. The hospital introduced new techniques in colon and rectal surgeries, breast surgeries for benign and malignant tumors, and vascular surgeries. Additionally, new services were launched in the neurocatheterization unit, further enhancing the hospital's capabilities. Extending the operating hours of MRI services in the hospital from 6 a.m. to midnight has significantly reduced the waiting list from 1 year to just 3 days. The improvement reflected in the increased number of MRI scans, which reached to a total of 16,000 procedures just in the past year. Al-Nahda and Khawla hospitals have reduced surgical waiting lists and introduced specialized services, allowing doctors to perform more complex surgeries efficiently. The Royal Navy of Oman received today a new batch of recruits to start the military and academic program as new soldiers after passing the acceptance and evaluation stages in continuation of the national efforts made by the Sultan's armed forces to implement plans to employ citizens in coordination with the Ministry of Labor. The Royal Navy of Oman harnessed its expertise and capabilities to provide all the necessary requirements to join the fields and the national duty. The efforts of the Sultan's armed forces continue to absorb the citizens based on the plans and programs set to support the weapons of the Sultan's armed forces and other departments of the Ministry of Defense with qualified national competencies to contribute to serving this proud nation and its leader. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here's a recap of our main headlines. His Majesty the Sultan gives an audience at Al Baraka Palace to the Speaker of the Federal National Council of the United Arab Emirates. His Highness Sayyid Yazid bin Haytham Al Saeed patronizes the opening of the 10th sports tournament for students of universities and higher education institutions in the Gulf Cooperation Council countries. The Sultanate of Oman and the Republic of Singapore discuss enhancing joint cooperation in the field of technology, clean energy, and food security projects. And on the occasion of Isra and Mi'raj, Thursday, January 30th, is announced as an official leave for the public and private sectors. With that, we come to the end of tonight's bulletin. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.